Welcome to JJ's Trail Review. Today I am riding in the city of Maple Grove. I started at Arbor Lakes, went through Central Park, through residential neighborhoods and city parks, up to the edge of Elm Creek Park Reserve. I went south on Medicine Lake Regional Trail, around Rice Lake, and back to Elm Creek Park Reserve. The entire ride was about 12 miles long, took me about 52 minutes, and had moderate elevation change. Here I am heading north from Arbor Lakes. This is crossing Arbor Lakes Parkway. There are a whole bunch of ponds or lakes around this area. Trails go around most of them. And then this is entering Central Park. One of the things Maple Grove did really well when they did the design is they set aside public land to connect a lot of the city by trails. So these are all city trails that I'm riding today. And then leaving Central Park, it enters a residential neighborhood. You can see here a bunch of townhomes, and the trail is running behind them all. And then here it goes under Weaver Lake Road. Now there are a lot of trails splitting off here. Again, they run around so many ponds, you could take all kinds of different loops. Google Maps is a really good resource. They do have their bike route feature that you can look at to make sure you're on the main trail. This is a city trail, so it does cross quite a few streets. Runs through a bunch of residential neighborhoods. And this is Scott Jonquil Meadows Park. Then you have to take a right onto 93rd Avenue for just about a quarter of a block, and then there's kind of a busy crossing. And this is Teal Lake Park. Then there's a busier signaled crossing at Elm Creek Boulevard. And this is right at the edge of Elm Creek Park Reserve. Now it does go right under the power lines here, again to enter the actual park. And there are signs that say you can feel that a little bit. I did feel just a little bit of a tingling in my leg when I went under them. Now here's where you could go right and enter Elm Creek Park Reserve. You can see there's a nice map here. I chose to go left. This is on the Medicine Lake Regional Trail. And this heads down to Rice Lake. Bridge crossing Elm Creek. And then here's leaving Elm Creek Regional Trail, and then it runs along, leaving Medicine Lake Regional Trail, and it runs along Elm Creek most of the way until Rice Lake. This is going under 93rd Avenue North. Now the trail doesn't run right along the lake the entire way. This is pretty cool how they made a boulevard in the street. So this is running parallel to the lake shore down a boulevard for several blocks, and then it heads right back to the lake shore. Now here it joins Medicine Lake Regional Trail again for a short time, and this is going right along 94. You could go under this and stay on the Medicine Lake Trail, or you can keep going on the city trail. And this trail used to be, about 20 years ago, I remember rollerblading around this lake. It was nice and smooth. That is no longer the case. A lot of this trail is pretty rough, but still good for biking. There's another exit under 94. This one would go to Fishlake. And there's a very southern tip of the lake. This is heading back north along the east shore. Goes up and down a little bit. Crossing Elm Creek again, right at the north end of the lake. Back under 93rd Avenue North. And then here we're joining back up on the Medicine Lake Regional Trail and heading north toward Elm Creek Park Reserve. This is heading up the hill to cross Highway 610. This is another spot where you go underneath the power lines. And once you get over the bridge, it is entering Elm Creek Park Reserve from the south. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's a trail you'd like me to review.